AnimeSecrets.org, the answer to all your burning questions.
On today's Toku Secrets, we'll be talking about Kamen Rider Ghost Episode 3 and paying a tribute to our friends at Toku Rants for 4+ years of great podcasting. Without further ado, I'm Rizwan, aka CMD Drake on Twitter, and I'm joined by
Anthony Davis, also known as Kyoryu Green and the Power Chamber.
I'm Nathan Desai, and I'm also known as Boken Silver in the Power Chamber.
It's Ronald Budsy, aka the Green Terrier, aka the Sauce Boss, aka aka the Man with No Bounds, aka you, aka the
aka you're done.
I don't know. No idea what
the minute you started stuttering with your AKA, that's when I cut you off because it's like no more.
Pretty much, he's just Ronald Budsy, aka Red Buster in the Power Chamber.
I have no
And also
idea.
Green Terrier for Otaku Sentai Literanger. Oh, and fun fact, I'm also Blue Commander in Otaku Sentai Literanger. Yeah.
And I'm Silver Knight in that group, by the way.
And I'm also White Angel.
Yeah.
See, I was the one that already introduced that.
Yeah, you know what? You didn't do it well enough. Anyway, today's kind of a special episode for Toku Secrets. For the past 4.5 years, we've had another podcast in the Tokusatsu fandom called Dan's Toku Rants, led by Dan Pierce. And it just came out this past week that after 4.5 years of podcasting with close to 400 episodes, maybe like 375, Dan's Toku Rants is no longer going to be bringing out a new podcast. They're retiring the podcast altogether.
No.
I mean, it really sucks because
music.
I started watching I started listening, not watch because they don't do video. Listening to them like maybe half a year ago.
I listened. Oh, go ahead.
Like for me, it's just like a shock because I used to listen to them while working out every day, and it's like, what am I gonna do now? Who am I gonna listen to? Like, who's gonna be like just talking Sentai in my ear while I'm working out? It's kind of sad.
Listen to now. I can't trust nobody.
Yeah, who am I gonna trust?
There's nobody.
I can't trust you fools.
I'm gonna miss freaking like Dante's little rants that he does and those awesome songs that he does.
Oh my god, the best is their Diaries song.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys all heard it, but there's an episode when the Shoutcast released the Die Rangers coming out. They're actually in the middle of an episode recording it when the news broke. So halfway during the episode, they're all like, "Guys, stop everything! Breaking news!" And Dan, just be careful here. It's about Die Ranger. And Dan just went like total comatose, and like for the rest of the episode, all he could talk about is Die Ranger. So when they're done recording, I think it's Tober who did the music, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Tober did the music and made like a song where Dan tries to start introducing, but Tober cuts in the middle because all Dan can do is talk about Die Ranger. Because at the time they were talking about the Thunder Megazord coming out, which is the Die Ranger reference, and the South Factory thing, and the entire time that Dan's like, "And Die Ranger!" And finally they break away to the song, like the introduction, which is normally in the later editions, the Dinosaurs remix with a bunch of other like Sentai songs.
They literally sung like the author song one time. You remember that hey, what a wonderful kind of day, that song.
Yeah. But for that one intro, they did a quick remix of Die Ranger, and I tweeted them like, how the hell did you do that so fast?
Oh, and freaking the Lost Galaxy one was my favorite one.
Oh, my favorite are the Super Mega Force videos, and the Samurai videos actually.
No, I meant like this, like when they do the songs and stuff, like Lost Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, they're a great podcast, and they'll truly be missed.
Yes.
But hopefully we'll carry on their legacy.
Well, I don't know if I can carry on their legacy. I mean...
Well, not carry on their legacy. I guess carry on their will. I don't know what it is. What's it called?
To the people at Dan's Toku Rants, you may be gone, but you'll never be forgotten by us.
I mean, we were inspired. I was inspired by the Dance Toku Rants. I even hit up Dan and them once and they actually respond. I was like, okay, cool, you know.
Yeah, I mean, without Dan Sticker Rants, I probably wouldn't be as good of a podcaster as I am today because I learned a lot of podcasting methodology from listening to them talk.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like,
because
I listen to a lot of podcasts, but not many of them were as well done as DTR was.
they actually gave it their all. Like every even like there are some of their episodes where it's not all of them. They put all they have into their reviews, and like it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
I've actually watched them like a couple years back actually, when I started, had my own laptop and stuff, and was able to like listen to more stuff. I'm like, okay, this is new.
Hmm.
The best was watching their videos on YouTube at their conventions, like when they do like a
Oh
convention
yeah, I
video.
remember that was the first one I actually saw.
Power Morphicon was so beautiful. Like after watching that video from Power Morphicon the last time it happened, I decided if we go to Power Morphicon next year, it's either Digi Rangers or Toku Secrets. We're doing something similar somehow.
Yeah, we'll go as Digi Rangers
Yeah.
next year.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, DTR, thank you. I can never be like you, but we'll do our best to honor your memory in future podcasting.
We'll carry on.
Yeah.
I fail.
Anyway, Kamen Rider Ghost, unless y'all have anything else to say.
All I gotta say is, I mean, I haven't probably watched as much of Dan's Toku Rants as you guys have, but I've listened to several of their podcasts, and I mean, and I'm just now finding out that they're about to cancel, and I find this very heartbreaking. But I thank them for all that they've contributed to the Tokusatsu fandom, and best wishes for whatever it is that they're gonna do in the future.
Yeah,
Oh, Riz, one more thing.
yes.
You will never be Dan.
I can never be Dan. I mean, it's never gonna happen, but I can try, man. In the name of Dan, I will try to be a great host.
It's never gonna happen. Stop. Stop.
It won't happen, but I can try.
You can try.
I'll try so hard, but I'll never get as far.
Just like I'll never be Dante, which I would love to be Dante, but I can never.
Dude, I'd love to be any of them. Like, they were all great people. Zemma, Tober, Dante.
Seamus is
Seamus.
like my most. I talk to Seamus on like sometimes on Twitter.
Yeah. And I love his reviews on Geeko Den or whatever.
Yeah, Den of Geek. I think.
Den of Geek, there you go.
Because like they have like tech reviews for Downcharge.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Ronald's hinting that we should begin Kamen Rider Ghost or talking.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So, thank you, DTR. And moving on. Kamen Rider Ghost Episode 3. First off, I'm sorry that we're late on this, but me and Nathan have had to deal with school the last month or so, and it's been pretty hectic for us, so we've been kind of procrastinating a little bit.
Plus, I have also recently gotten a job, so yeah, I've been kind of really busy lately.
But now that school's over, we have a month and a half, and we will be catching up and doing a lot of cool stuff. Like Kamen Rider Ghost.
Yay!
So, about Kamen Rider Ghost. Anthony?
All right, so the episode starts off with they are actually going to be finding the Robin Hood Tamashi.
You have failed the city.
Yeah, basically. Those of you who don't know, Riz is referring to Arrow from CW's Arrow, the TV show.
Based
With
off the
all-
DC character Green Arrow.
Arrow, yeah.
Which this Damashi is no doubt inspired by. So
It has to be. There's no
It has
way.
to be. And like, what was it? Somebody was like stealing stuff, right? And they were trying to figure out who it is.
Well, the newscaster girl was stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. And that old guy, I forget his name, because names.
Names are unforgettable,
Ionji.
but the faces.
Huh?
Sionji.
Yeah.
Yeah, just call him Gramps, like how we're calling
Oh
him.
yeah, Gramps. Yeah.
So yeah, Gramps is like,
The,
well,
the creepy pedo guy
he's not creepy.
from Family Guy.
He's not creepy. Oh, he stopped that. So there's like like Anthony said, there's a Robin Hood like guy stealing gold and giving to the poor, and Takeru is like, hey, I need to get more of these icons to live, and the grandpa guy's like, well, Robin Hood's your next luminary hero to get, and at the same time, Onari's like, dude, come check out the TV news report. There's a Robin Hood character guy who's calling himself Little John, and they're stealing money to give to the poor. And the report's been given by this lady who is kind of important for later on.
Remember this.
Remember this. Yeah. They say that the money was stolen from a councilman or something from like his extra money, I guess. I don't know exactly. Y'all remember?
Just a corrupt businessman who was trying to like pretty much buy out every single company in the.
Yeah, and
Well, no, that was the next episode, I thought.
Oh wait, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever the reason is, like where the money came from, Onari, who, god dang, that guy is. He needs the chill pill.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, Drive didn't quite have this problem, but like, unfortunately, every Kamen Rider series has to have at least this one, like, almost completely useless, over-the-top comic relief character, and it's kind of getting old at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really hate to say it. Like, maybe I'm being too hard on him, but Onari to me is like Takatsu from Tokuyutsu.
he is not that bad actually.
I know he's not as bad, but he has some Takati features among him.
Mm-hmm.
And
he is a comic relief character, and like the chemistry between like him and Akari is actually pretty funny, to be honest with you, because like they add like the old married couple, Tucker needs to do this, no, Tucker needs to do that, no, etc. etc.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't mind Onari as much as I minded Takatsu, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping he doesn't turn into Takati later on.
I mean, what was wrong with him? I won't get it.
Because he does do some important stuff later on, like, trust me.
Yeah, okay. I'll believe you.
We'll be getting into that stuff later.
FYI, fans, I'm only on episode 4 right now. I'm about to start 5 later on tonight.
And I'm slightly more ahead of Riz, but I'm not quite caught up yet.
Finals really killed me.
I'm caught up on everybody, and I think Ronald's like maybe one episode behind me, maybe.
No, I'm fully caught up. In fact, I watched the Rav, the newest one.
Oh man, Anthony, look at you, trying to stay ahead of Ronald. Ronald's even watching the Raws.
Oh man, dedication. Get on my level.
Get on his level, man. I mean, Ronald is AKA the Green Terrier, AKA stuff.
Hey, my rank's higher than his is anyway.
Yeah, well.
So, okay, so the
So yeah, go ahead, Nathan.
No, so pretty much Takaru is going around trying to track down this thief called Little John, which of course is a pun on Robin Hood's sidekick, Little John, and
this is totally unrelated. So
right.
And well, I mean, I really can't remember most of like the middle of this plot because this except for like one thing that happens at the ending was really just a filler episode, but except for one thing where we learn more about how these what were the monsters called again here in
the Ganma.
Like we find out at the end where of course like long story short, like the newscaster turns out to be the Little John person, and she was trying.
Wasn't that very well hidden?
She was trying to steal something, and we find out here that I'm not entirely sure how this works, but it's like basically like these humans are being manipulated by the Ganma and if they like manage to like, I think it has something to do with like energy or something, where like if they spend too much time under the manipulation of the gamma, not only will they
Oh
die,
yeah,
but a new gamma will be born from
yeah.
them.
Like if the wait, hold on. Was this?
They basically
This might
become.
actually.
Oh,
Actually, I'll shut up because I think what I'm talking. I think what I was
Just
about to
stop.
say is something that comes up later on.
Spoilers.
the way I see it is that like they are basically like the little like devil on your shoulder telling you, hey, you need to do this, be evil, do this,
Yeah,
et cetera, et cetera. Like it was similar to what I was talking about with my fan made Kamen Rider series, whereas like I want to make the demons like corrupt the people who
Yeah,
are the lowest and to possess them. That's basically what I'm doing, but they're doing it in a different way, which is actually pretty cool.
yeah. I even said this like immediately after I saw this episode. Like, Anthony's like whole fan series that he was talking about was going to be an adaptation of Kamen Rider Wizard. And one of the things that I noticed was that I think that this whole thing that they're doing with the Gamma works a lot better than what they did with the Phantoms and Wizard. I mean, and I'm not really sure. Like, we're probably going to be here all day if I were to explain exactly how that whole thing works. So, I mean, but all I'm saying is that, like, I think with uh, Ghost is kind of improving on that one thing that I had a huge problem with when I was watching Wizard.
Yeah, completely agree with you, man.
So, finally, to just end this episode up, Zakaru is able to stop the newscaster. I can't remember exactly what her name was, and he's able to uh, he's able to turn this new ghost that's about to appear into a new icon to allow him to activate his new Robin Damashi, which of course is based on Robin Hood, and it allows him to transform his Gun Saber, I think that's what his weapon is called,
Yeah.
yeah.
into a bow and arrow, and he fights the monster, the Gamma of the day, and defeats him. We see this mysterious person, and of course, who of course we know who the character is. Unfortunately, Toei kind of spoiled it with revealing this certain character too early. We see like this mysterious guy. We only see like his hand in his jacket, uh, like viewing the fight from the background, and then it just pretty much ends like the same way. Takaru has a new icon. He's helped the person out, and and there was one other thing that I forgot to mention. In this episode, Akari manages to invent this like little spray thing that allows people to like see the Ganma and Ghost when he transforms, which is
That is very useful.
Very
Yeah.
useful.
which is kind of a important thing because like so far, in case you guys forgot, like the viewers forgot, so far all the fights have been invisible. Like Ghost is invisible, the Gamma are invisible, so no one's able to see these fights. But
Actually, Rathan, you're half right. Takeru is intangible, but only when he transforms is when he turns invisible.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant. Like when Ghost transforms, he's invisible.
Yeah.
But, so that's pretty much the episode.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, of the three I've seen up until this point, I think it's actually my favorite one.
Hmm.
Partly because I'm biased about the Robin Hood outfit and the powers it came with, and also because I am actually a really big fan of the Robin Hood story and mythos to begin with as well.
Yeah, and plus that green's pretty cool too.
Dude, that green outfit is so badass. It actually does look
Yes.
like Oliver Queen in a
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
I've seen like so many freaking memes of this. It's not even funny.
I
Yeah,
saw the memes before I saw the episode. I was like, dang, what is going on here?
Oh
They're
yeah.
like, "Hey, Takeru, wrong show."
Oh yeah. And on a bit of an unrelated topic, did you see the size of that freaking explosion? Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Amazing. Michael Bay would be like,
Michael
"Oh
Bay
my
would
god,
be
yes."
proud.
Michael who?
Michael Lane.
Michael who?
no, you know who would be proud?
Hmm.
Bruce Kalish, the guy who created all those cow explosions in Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Even he would be like, impressive.
I bet he's sitting
Interesting.
in his little corner going, man, I wish I could adapt Kamen Rider Ghost.
Hmm.
Oh, that if only.
If
If
only we
only.
had Kamen Rider rights. Or I don't know. Do we have him?
I mean, Kamen Rider. I think we did before, but like the Kamen Rider is more popular here. They have.
And also, let the record show, I don't hold much against Bruce Kawash other than the fact that he made Operation Overdrive, but that's it.
Okay, we're gonna overlook that one bad thing he did because he's actually not that bad everywhere else.
Yeah. He got better.
He was better.
No, he was already good. I mean, just to pretty much in the sense of he made one amazing season, he made one S season, he made the lowest point that Power Rangers has ever stooped to, but then he made a decent season that kind of made up for it.
Which one, RPM?
Jungle Fury.
Oh yeah, okay.
I thought RPM was okay.
Yeah.
But like one of our other podcasters that he's not part of this group, but he's a part of our Digi Ranger group. He hates RPM.
You'll know him better as the guy, Patrick from Anime Declassified as well.
Yeah.
He comes in and out for reviews.
Yeah, but moving back to Ghost, this was a very decent episode. I like Robin Damashi. I think it's so far. I think still right now it's currently my favorite mode that he has, his alternate form.
And he doesn't really use it as much, though. To be honest with you, I mean, he uses it maybe 1 or 2 times, but that's it, really.
Well, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he used it more often.
He did actually use it in a recent episode.
He better. That's a badass thing to use.
It really is.
Yeah. I like it better than Edison, honestly.
Edison is pretty cool. I'll give you that. I love Thomas. The fact that he used Thomas Edison as a icon.
Yeah, I do. I remember the episode of that one.
Yeah.
Because like we said before in our previous reviews, that Takeru is all about life. He does not want to take life for granted. So if you try to give him that BS about you want to kill yourself or you want to do this to your your life, he will tell you to stop, just stop and think, bro. This is your one only life. Do not waste it.
Yeah.
I'm freaking fighting for my life, and you're sitting there complaining about your life. That's basically what he's telling him. He's telling
him. You don't know that struggle.
Yeah, he knows that struggle. Yeah, he's basically just telling him you thought y'all had it rough,
But it's also part of him being respecting of the past, the past important people that he uses their souls, because you know how he's always respecting those heroic figures of the past and stuff, and so because they made something out of their life, so he wants to do that with his, and he wants other people to do that with theirs.
Because honestly, if he didn't have that aspect in his character, I wouldn't even like him.
Yeah, and this whole, I mean, it's really, I really didn't know what I thought about Hikaru first. When I saw the first episode, I'll admit that I didn't really like the character that much. I mean, I don't know. I think they went a little too far with making him incredibly innocent. But since the whole Edison episode where he's obviously taking life seriously, I think this is a very interesting character dynamic. And honestly, Hikaru has by this point become a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I can't compare to any other Kamen Riders because I haven't seen any other ones, but I will say he's a pretty badass Kamen Rider from what I can see of him.
He's okay. He's okay with me so far, but as you'll see later on, he has the potential to be one of the best.
I mean, right now I can currently say that I think he's better than Haruto, who's Kamen Rider Wizard, because he's just the most blandest character I can ever imagine. And no awesome suit design is ever going to change that. And I'm pretty sure Rana would agree with me on this. He's a lot better than Gentaro Kisaragi. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
He's Kamen Rider Forze, whose entire gimmick is I want to befriend every single person in the world. So yeah, Takaru is better than that character.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people have been making this analogy with Tucker, and I'll just say this. I'll just go ahead and say this right now. He's better than Wataru.
What reference was that?
Kiva.
Oh. Okay, well, okay, I haven't seen Kiva, so I can't comment
Yeah.
on that. Though I do know that.
I know someone's gonna point it out. So
Though I do know that Kiva is been considered by some people to be one of the weaker seasons.
I've actually seen a little bit
it's
of
not
Kiva.
necessarily weak. It's just.
Uh-huh.
It's just.
Yeah, I think I've seen like maybe 1-2 episodes of Kiva. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
When they what they don't do right, they don't do right.
From what I've seen, it's not that bad though.
But anyway, back to Ghost.
Ghosto.
Look at Toki Ghosto. Go, 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 go.
Go.
And that's all you'll be getting from him until episode 4.
Yeah?
Really?
Well, I mean, hey, we can't spoil the subs.
Yeah, we're obviously so. Yeah,
At the end of this episode, we do see like a little hint of things to come in episode 4.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say much more beyond that because episode 4 will touch on it more.
I mean,
In episode 5, you'll begin to see everything in focus.
Yeah,
It'll blow your mind.
4 would probably. I mean, obviously, Toei kind of already ruined who this is, but we're of course not going to ruin it. So
Yeah.
So that's the episode, guys.
Yeah. So remember to like, subscribe, follow, comment, everything you can possibly do to support us.
Send us money.
Send us money. Seriously, if you want to, I'll give you a PayPal address and stuff if you really do. We're Toku Secrets, a byproduct of Anime Secrets, and we're out of here. Have a good night, people.
Peace.
See you guys.
People.
Peace.
See you guys.
People.
Peace.
See you guys.
People.
Peace.
Hey, you! Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. You can also check out Anime Secrets on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. Do you want more than that? I know you do. Then go to our website where you can see daily updates and articles and exclusive interviews.